Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse. So I'm almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Kyle Hendricks. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And base hit. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1. At the belt and fires. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Juan Soto, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
One down, base is empty. That's hard hit in the line. McCutchen makes the grab on the run. And the batter is George Springer.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Center field. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this. Bottom of the first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. And that's outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting average this month over 400.
Next offering is in for a strike. One strike. McCutchen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In there. And so now 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Adames over to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Paul Molitor in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is going to go.
There's clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto pulls it down, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Manny Machado up to the plate. Hendricks back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Soler makes the play, and there's 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. That just misses. Now 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The wide to kick the pitch. Smoked to the left, base hit. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Mejia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Coming home.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Adrian Beltre. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Over to Canerco. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way.
Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Jorge Soler stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Adames, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on a mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Nick Gordon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. 2-0. And that's in for a strike. The Phils trailing by 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Way high there. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the pitch. Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Juan Soto now. Swings through that one. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. 25 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Check swing, and he held up. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Misses inside, and that is ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him, Eduardo Valencia. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of break. It's so tough to get that barrel to.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. McCutchen now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Slider for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Throw on to Freeman, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside, just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Base hit, and with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, George Springer. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Tatis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2.
That's towards center. McCutcheon hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down, Phillies down a run.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That's to third. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Eduardo Valencia. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Soler, the lead runner out at second. Gordon at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. In the air, left field. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. That's ripped to right down the line. Hayward makes the grab, and there's 1 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit, right side. On to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. In the air, center field. McCutcheon drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here. In Philadelphia. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Springer there makes the catch. One away. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Heading down the line, and that lands at no man's land, a foul ball. Scherzer gets the punch out, and there's 2 away. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Right side, Marte sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side, makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Left-hand hitter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the bullpen. Cole Irvin appears to be getting loose. Gray, the right-hander, also getting loose. Just missed.
2-1.
The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Willie Adames up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Step off throw to first. Soto back in on the dive. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Go to second, tag, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your job and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that is that. So it back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And there's a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back.
Here comes the skipper. Yu Darvish gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 on, 1 out. Little chopper rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And all set for the start of the inning. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Hit hard. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
And strike two.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Puts a bunt down. Konerko. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Francisco Mejia up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Tatis runs. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a good.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Tatis stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the catcher, Eduardo Valencia. There's the strike. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
McCutchen in the box now. Takes strike one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, right side. And that is a foul ball. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering down in the dirt. Here's a rocket to right field. Should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw. Safe at second. He legs out the double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
On the ground, Marte throws to first in time. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. At the plate, Paul Konerko. Here's a rocket out to left. And George makes the grab. That. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Into left center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Adrian Beltre. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals. Marte on at first. Nobody out.
Right through there for a strike.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. And here it comes. That one down the line, and that squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. First and second here, no outs.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Fouled off left side. That one inside, and the count is 1-2. Kicks and fires. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Freeman hits it in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, one out. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now the lefty. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So bases loaded with one away. Stepping in, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the curve is down and in. In the air, right field. He's under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 5-3. Here's George Springer.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Jason Hayward. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 2-2. Got him looking. One up, one down. Seiya Suzuki stands in for the Phillies. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it gets by him.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
Tying run at the plate. Struck him out looking. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Gordon. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Peguero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That to right. Hayward sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He swings and fouls one off. Peguero, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sam Hentges, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Barlow getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Throw to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Mejia, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to
swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there. Back here in Philly. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
No, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. The Phillies down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next offering misses. 2-2. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. And now here's Jeff McNeil. just missed. Strike one.
One ball.
Two-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. We'll see you soon.